everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today let's see few more examples for method overloading. So yeah, let's get started. So here in method overloading, I'm writing like I'm overloading M1 method, and now I am passing one object O and one string S here, right? So this will be now what? Object argument, and this is string argument. Okay. Now, if we pass here object like new object, how do we make object? With the help of new keyword. And let's pass a string here. Maybe my name. And for now, let's comment this line. So I hope you can easily guess the output. Let me just once run and check. So yeah, for first one, it is showing me object because this M1 method is referring to this, and this is referring to this M1 method. So we are getting the output like this. Now object can be null, right? Matlab, we are making an object which is null. And a string can also be null. Like we can declare like string s is equal to null. So if I pass null here, now which method it is like which method it is going to execute, because an object can also be null and string can also be null. So when we run the code, what do you think? This null, where it will go and why? So you can guess the output and do comment it down. But now I'll explain you what will happen. You can see the hierarchy, right? This is the object, this is string, but I mean these all methods inherit object class, right? This string class is string buffer class, number math. These all inherit object class. Okay. So here string is the child. So we are having string and object and both can be null. So string is the child class of object, right? I hope this is clear. So if there is a situation of like child and parent where child can also take that value and parent can also take that value, then child class will get the priority. So string null, what string can also be null and object can also be null, right? So who will get the priority? The like child class will get the priority. So here string class will get the priority and that null will go for string. Okay, it will go in this M1 method which is taking the string as argument. So yeah, let's run the code and check. So yes, you can check it, right? String argument for null. So here it is like if there is child class and parent class, then who will get the priority? And if both can hold that value, then child class will get the priority. Okay. Now let's see one more thing. Here is string, okay? Now let me comment this line for now. And I'm taking string buffer. String buffer SB. So now it is string buffer argument. Okay, and I will pass string buffer here now. Okay, let me pass one string also here. Like you can pass, you may not pass, whatever. Hello. Okay, so now this M1 method is taking string buffer and this is like taking a normal string. So this will refer to this method, right? And this method will refer to this method. So let's run the code and check. So we are getting it right. String buffer argument and string argument. Now again, string buffer can also be null and string can also be null. So if we pass null, what will happen? Like string buffer will get executed or string will get executed. So any guess what will happen? So let me explain. Now string and string buffer are on the same level. Like this is also inheriting object class and this is also inheriting object class. This can also be null and this can also be null. So actually when null will be passed, there is no child parent thing, है ना? It is on the same level. So here ambiguity will be created and that null will get confused which one to execute, the string one or string buffer one. So when we are having two methods, है ना, and they are taking the like objects like string and string buffer from the same level, then what will happen? The compiler will get confused whom to give the priority or whom to give the value. So it will throw compile time error and that null will not be able to go anywhere. So we will get the compile time error in this case. So you can see. So method M1, that is string buffer, is ambiguous for the type overloading since like it went here and thought of like can null be string buffer, but it's string can also be null. So there is ambiguity issue and we are getting compile time error. So yeah, this was few more examples in method overloading. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, do like, share and subscribe the channel. Till then, bye everyone. Don't you be afraid.